Let's get this video started. The topics I'm going to be talking about today, it's going to be my near-death experience, games, friends, relationship, I guess, in a way, how my friend wanted relationship advice, and what else can I talk about? Yeah, let's just start with the near-death experience that I had. Basically, me and my ex-partner, we went out. So we planned, hey, let's go to a beach because it's summer. It was last year summer, so we were like, hey, let's go out and go to a beach, right? And it had like some stairs that you had to go down and then get to the beach, right? Once we got to the location at the time, we realized that the currents were really high, so we couldn't go down the stairs, right? And we kind of like broke off the plan there. We're like, oh, you know what? Let's go somewhere else then. So we decided to go central London because there's a lot of stuff there. We can do a lot of stuff like Covent Garden and whatnot, right? And so we were like, yeah, let's go there. So we take the train, we get there, and then we just start walking around central London. We start going like near the London Bridge and whatnot. We go this like little pathway that goes like near the like on the side of the River Thames, right? So we're going near the past the River Thames, and then there's like a little shop, right? And we went into it, right? And it was some of the time I don't want to wear something that was like too heavy stuff, so I got changed, right? So, because we bought extra clothes, right, for the beach, right? So I got changed, and then we were like, yeah, let me just put my chair up real quickly. Okay, sorry about that. But yeah, so we were like, yeah, let's go like near the River Thames, and like there's a pub there. We got changed. I got changed there because I wanted to wear something that was more comfortable. I get out, right? We go down the pathway that's like near the River Thames, like the side of it. We see a little bit of benches. We want to just sit there, enjoy the sun. We sit there, right? And you can see the water and the current that's going really high, right? In my head, I was like, yeah, yeah, yeah. So I was in my head, I was like, you know what? I want to jump in there. So I look. So she's sitting like right next to me there, right? I look at her. I'm like, hey, um, I've got an idea. She's like, what? She's just like looking at me. She's like, what? I was like, do you want to jump in there? She's like, no way, I'm not gonna jump in there. And I'm like, why not? Right? I don't want to jump in. It's too dangerous. I'm like, listen, it's okay. I'm gonna jump in. Just take care of me, right? And she's like, you know what? If you jump in, I jump in. So now she's like, I want to be part of this, right? Because it's gonna be so fun, right? So we so So we want like let's say this is my phone, right? So let's say this is like the edge of the finger, right? Here's the water, right? So we're sitting like this, right? We're just sitting, and she's there as well. So we're sitting like this, right? We won't gonna stand up and then jump, right? We're just sitting down. We're just looking at the water. Alright, so we're sitting down like that, right? Looking into the water and thinking, do we really want to do this? In my head, I made my mind up. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. She's like, listen, if you do it, I'll do it. So we take our clothes off, right? We take our clothes off. I'm in my boxers, she's in her bra and like undies, right? And we're just looking at each other. We're like, are we really gonna fucking do this? And she says, yes, we're gonna do this. I kid you not, right? I kid you not. I look at her. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna do this. I'm like, she's like, yeah, if you do it, I'll jump in, right? Don't trust people, okay? Don't trust anyone that says that. Alright. So I decided, you know what, I'm gonna jump in, right? So I just throw myself in the water, right? I can't look behind. She didn't jump. She didn't jump. Because she was smart enough, she's wanted me to go first, right? And she left me. She didn't leave me or anything like that, but so I didn't, because like let's say this is the water, right? And this is me. Okay, let's say this is me and this is the water, right? This is the water. I don't know how to do that. Okay, so this is the water. This is because it's so okay. This is the water, and this is me, right? I jump in, right? The water's going up and down. The current's going out. So this is me in my head. This is the whole of my head. It's going in and out. It's going like this, right? And the water's going in, and the water's going above me. I'm going down, and it comes back up, and it keeps going like that. It's like a constant like motion of going up and down, right? And my head is going up. So I'm not able to say anything. I can't go for her. She's looking at me. I can see her that she's looking at me. And at that moment, I thought I was gonna die. At that moment, I actually thought I was gonna die. I was gonna be like, no, this is it. In my head, I was like, this is it. And this is I'm gonna die. I'm drifting away. I can't do nothing, right? I'm flapping my arms around because I'm panicking, right? And then I'm in my head, I'm like, I need to at least try to get her to like ask for help, right? And I'm trying to get worse. I'm trying to like call the ambulance, call someone. And she's asking me, she's like, I can like lip read a bit, right? I can see that she's like, you okay? Hamza, do you need? I can't hear nothing though because the water's going in my ears. I can't hear nothing. So I can't even speak to her because the water's going in my mouth and it's blocking me to say anything. So I'm panicking, right? So she actually jumps in. I see her jump in, right? And she holds the wall and there's like a little twig, like no a twig, there's like a little root that she was holding on. She extends her arm out and I see that's an opportunity. I flap my arms, I flap my arms. I know how to swim, but you know, in that moment where you're just panicking so much you forget anything and everything, you feel like you're a baby again, right? Even those babies know how to like kind of float themselves, but I'm just there like shit. I need to get. So I was able to grab her arm, right, but that was the biggest mistake ever because I forgot that as well. Because you're not supposed to hold someone's arms whenever you swim, right? Or whenever they're trying, because then that slows you down, that slows them down, and makes them incapable of trying to help you anymore. Because they need to use their arms, they need to use their legs, right? To use. I was struggling so much that I forgot that, and she kind of like redirected her my hands onto her bra, like, and hold her. So I was just there like shit. Okay, I'm gonna be okay. I'm gonna be okay. And luckily there was like little stairs that you can go up, right? Like if you swim a little bit forward, and there's like little stairs because you can go down the stairs, but it's like a fence that's blocking it, so no people can jump over and like do shit, right? So we were able to, so I was able to survive that. But and the funny part is that we were just in there. We were just in there. So after that, I recorded myself a bit, but then I had to delete the video because it showed her, naked. She didn't like that. So I was like, I'm cool. I'm okay with that. I'm gonna delete it 'cause I need to respect her, boundaries and I need to respect her. So delete that, right? And I remember we were just laughing about it, and she bullied me for the whole time. And the water was dirty. It was like brown thing, like River Thames water is so shit, like shitty water, right? And I remember just sitting there recording myself and just recording my moment. I was like, holy shit, guys, I just did this. I fucking survived this. I just nearly died and nearly drowned and whatnot. And she's on the right side again. She's just laughing at me. She's like, this bitch nearly died. And we're both laughing. It was really funny at the end. I didn't tell my parents this because, they were fucking me over because I was like 17, 18 at the time still. I was last year, so I was like still 18 at the time, still young for them. So like every parent, they feel like their baby or their child is never gonna outgrow them. Like basically, they still think that's their child, and like the little person that they need to protect. But yeah, that was my that near death experience that I had where I nearly drowned but got saved by my friend. So hopefully you lot enjoy that. In the next video, I'll do do like another topic on games. I guess I'll do that.